Page 61, Harp Song. On page 60, they're talking about the G major and the D7 chord from the right hand. I've already talked about that. When they present it in one hand, just learn it in both. Right? You don't have to wait for them to say, oh, by the way, you got to have it in this other hand too. Just do it in both. You got it? You got it? Good. All right. Well, in the harp song, we get to play these chords, except now we're going to play them one at a time. So rather than here, we're going to go here. So in here, we do it this way. Well, put the two hands together. Suddenly, you got notes going all over the place. It's not so bad. Now you recognize the patterns. You recognize the chords. In the second line, that's a D7 chord. So you're just playing it one note at a time. Now they have the phrasing in there, so we want a little silence between the phrases. Like so. Now it says moderately slow. I didn't demonstrate this slowly because I don't want to take forever. We want to hurry up and get to the playing part of it. Because in this piece they are introducing the pedal, the damper pedal, known by other names besides damper pedal. See, dampers are those little felt things that rest on the string. So when you play a note, then the felt thing comes off the string so the string can vibrate, and then when you lift up on the key, it goes back down on the string so to stop the string. Those are dampers. And this pedal controls those dampers. It's called a damper pedal. Well, it's called other things too, but let's not confuse the issue, okay? It is the right pedal, the one on the right, on the piano. Some pianos have 3 pedals, some have 2. If you have an electronic pedal, you may only have 1 pedal. And if you do, that's the damper pedal, all right? I guess there are pianos with 4 pedals, but I've never seen one. I have no idea how they work. There is a video out on YouTube, I think, where a guy tries to explain it. Different books have different symbols of when to do the pedal. This book is using the pedal down, and the line comes down, and you hold the pedal down, the line is across, and then when the line goes up, you lift the pedal up. A lot of books use that symbol. Seems to be the most popular, actually. It's fine. My problem with it is they're not always accurate on when the pedal goes down and when the pedal comes up. I don't know if it's the author, the editor, or the publisher that's screwing it up. Somebody's messing it up. Where the author may indicate the pedal doing it here, and the editor said, no, I think it should be here. Or the publisher comes along and says, I can't print it that way. I have to do it this way. Who knows? But I have real problems with the pedal, and I am going to change most of them. I suggest you push the pedal down right after you play the note there at the beginning, because the line shows it correctly. It shows it right after. It's play the note first and then the pedal goes down. They're saying keep the pedal down for the whole first line. And I recommend you lift the pedal with the hand. So the pedal in the hand comes up at the same time, and then you push the pedal down right after you play the note in the second line. And you do it this way on each line, so it's this way. You get the idea? Now in the last line, same thing, only it's after each 2 measures. So it's here in the last line. Pedal it that way, that's fine for now. I have a problem in that they're phrasing every 2 measures, but in the first 3 lines they leave the pedal down. Well, that erases or covers up the phrasing, because if I leave the pedal down for the first line, it sounds like one phrase. There's no break between the phrases there because the pedal covers it up. So if you would like, simply Lift the pedal up after each 2 measures with the hand. When the hand releases the note, you lift the pedal up and then push the pedal down after you play the next note. So the first line would be this way. That way we hear the phrasing, and I think that's important. I'll leave that up to you whether you do it that way or not. It's repeated, so maybe one time you play it the way it's marked, and the next time lift the pedal up between each phrase. You get a little variety in there. They're trying to give you variety at the beginning of this with the dynamics because they have the MF-P, which means the first time you play it medium loud, and the second time you play it soft. Well, okay, that's fine too. I'm going to play them both about the same because I want you to hear the notes. But all you're doing is playing these chords one note at a time, so it shouldn't be that difficult. If it is difficult, then definitely go back through the book again. You're going too fast. Now, a couple minor little things. At the end, when you're done, the pedal comes up and the hand comes up at the same time. All right, so you keep them both down together. Some people think, well, the pedal's got the sound, why can't I just relax the hand? I mean, the pedal's got it. And I say because it's poor technique. There are times where you're flashy and showy, you might do that. In most cases, keep the hand down and the pedal down both. Now, something about playing the D7 chord in the right hand, all right, I want to point out. It's here. Well, in this piece, you're playing the notes one at a time. I highly recommend, because you have to move the hand in toward the fall board because of the thumb, it's a short finger, to get the F sharp. Don't leave the hand up there any longer than you have to, all right, because it's awkward, things go wrong, it's clumsy. Ugh. So after you play that F sharp and you get to C, go ahead and slide back out here where, here, I highly recommend that. So let's try this out. I'll give us 3 counts and we'll play it together. And we are going to repeat it, okay? So, G position, foot's on the pedal. 1, ready, go. Repeat. Off.